Hey there everybody, Eric from OUTER LIMITLESS coming at you today with another video. Now this past June I had the opportunity to go down to Atlanta, Georgia to cover Blade Show 2019. The nice thing about Blade Show is when you get there, you see a lot of the sort of usual makers and production companies, but you also get to see some good high quality custom makers. And that's what we're going to talk about today. So Banzelcroft Customs is a company that makes some very nice small utility knives. They're pretty much an EDC style knife, but the key is they have a replaceable blade. So unlike other EDC blades that if you damage them, you cause really damage to the blade and you have to fix them, this has a replaceable blade and it's an excellent system. So today we are going to talk with Mykel, the owner, the operator, and the maker at Banzelcroft Customs. He does a ton of extremely detailed work. Now you might not be familiar with Banzelcroft Customs right now, however by the end of this video, not only will you be familiar with Banzelcroft Customs, but I can tell you, you will definitely want one of Mykel's blades. So if you're interested in seeing a little bit more, I really urge you, do me a big favor, stay tuned, and when we get back, we are going to talk to Mykel himself, get a little rundown on his blades, and then you'll get to see his work in close-up detail. So if you're interested in seeing a little bit more about what we're about to talk about, do me a favor, stay tuned. Mykel, what's happening, man?
Not too much going on right now, just got out of the shop.
Excellent. Well, hey, I just wanted to say thank you very much for taking some time to go through this video with me and to talk to the audience, so thank you very much.
No trouble at all.
You know, I just wanted to maybe take a quick step back in time. I mean, we met for the first time at Blade 2019 down in Atlanta over the summer, back in June. I've been following you ever since, following you on your Instagram and just kind of keeping tabs a little bit. You've been a pretty busy guy over the past few months. What have you been up to?
Oh yeah, had a whole lot of prep work getting ready for Blade Show West. New orders going out. Been working on a few prototypes for some new designs. They'll be coming out soon.
Blade Show West, how'd you do? Because I know down in Atlanta, man, you had a busy booth.
Oh yeah, it was a mess at Blade Show West, but a good time at the same time.
So how many knives do you think you brought to the show?
Ooh, I think we went with 80.
Wow, so that's a pretty full table.
Oh yeah, couldn't fit any more.
Killer, man. So just a real quick thing, just an interesting point. So your name's Mykel Piper, but yet the name of the business is Banzelcroft. Where did Banzelcroft come from?
Well, a ways back, it was my Xbox username, and you know, already had a name, already established. Used the same username on Blade forums. Why change it? Nice.
So a bit of a gamer.
Yeah, I was back in the day. Not so much now, a little tied up with orders.
I was going to say, yeah, you don't have too much time for that in the recreation these days. I know you've been grinding. I've been watching.
Oh, yeah.
You know, for me, I have a number of blades that I would say have kind of a utility style, but yet you make actual utility blades with style. Why don't you talk to me a little bit about some of your product line?
Well, right now my main item's the Met, Modern Everyday Kiridashi. It's got a small fixed blade with a replaceable utility knife blade. So dull it, swap it out, dull it again, swap it out, shape it or break it, swap it out.
That's cool. So what would you say is your sort of main demographic? Who are you tending to sort of tend to? Do you have people that you find are more of like your classy EDC, or do you have actually utility tradesmen getting their hands on these?
It is a little bit tradesman, but I find it's more people just looking for an EDC knife.
Yeah, it's a classy piece. And I like the fact that you actually have a couple of size handles, don't you?
Yes. I've got the standard, or the original mech, and I've got the mini mech.
Nice. So what do you think's more popular these days?
It was the original for quite a while, but it's probably 50-50 now.
Oh, wow. Do you offer both models with the same sort of finishes and style?
Yes, I do. All kinds of handle material.
So I wanted to ask you, apart from the mech and the mini mech, what kind of other products do you have? I mean, are they other sort of EDC type of items?
I do a few capsules in brass, titanium, copper. I do a whole lot of beads for lanyards, things like that. zipper pulls, things of that nature.
Oh, nice. That's cool. So to kind of round out somebody's EDC kit, maybe change it up or customize their backpacks or things like that.
Yeah, of course.
Nice. Killer, man. That sounds great. You talked about some of the different products, but yet you use a whole bunch of different materials. What would you say are some of your favorite materials to use?
Oh, I like stabilized burls myself.
What, like a maple burl or?
I like maple, but I prefer to go more exotic. Amboinas, rosewoods, things like that.
Oh, wow. You get that sort of classy look, but a good, durable handle, a material that's, not going to get damaged. I mean, it's a utility blade at the heart of this. It's really a tool. So to have the stabilized wood is something that's going to be a good, durable finish.
Exactly, yes. Looking real durable, though, my Carter G10 is always an option.
And you use all those materials as well?
Oh, yeah.
So do you ever mix and match? Do you do like call it like a burl wood with maybe a micarta or like different liners or anything like that?
I do some liner. I do quite a bit of liner work. Copper, brass, micarta, G10. I've been getting a little more into some composite handles, splicing a bit together. Little micarta on the front, some burl on the back, things like that.
What I think's impressive is, as I look at your work, you put about as much detail into like a 1-inch handle that most knife makers are putting into like a 5-inch handle. It's pretty spectacular.
It all comes to hunting down the right pieces of material that have that tight pattern.
No, it shows, man. I mean, it's really beautifully done. I mean, super smooth. You have beautiful lines. Everything's tight. Real classy look. And so do you do all the work yourself, or do you ever have any help?
Oh, yeah. It's pretty much all me out there.
Wow. So when you go to Blade Show with 80 blades, you're the one-man band behind the scenes, huh?
The key to that is not going to sleep.
Well, again, you're not playing any more video games, so grind and sleep, huh?
Oh, yeah.
How do people find you? I mean, I've seen you on your website. I've seen you on Instagram. Is that really the best way to catch you?
Yeah. Website, Banzelcroftcustoms.com, or hit me up on Instagram, Banzelcroft Customs.
Nice. And, I mean, a ton of stuff on there. I mean, it's eye candy galore, lots of different, again, shape, sizes, different products, different materials. Gives you a real good understanding. And again, going back to one of the first things I said, I know that you've been very busy. And the reason why I know that is you're very active on the social media platforms. I see your work popping out all the time and in all the different stages of your work. So I know for me what it takes for me to run my channel, and I know what it takes to like diligently be putting out product and content. And then on the backside of it, for me, not just making a video, yeah, that's one thing, but then to put it on whatever, Facebook or Instagram and get it out there, I mean, that's a ton of work. So to see the amount that you're actually putting out on the social media platforms, that's actually representing this huge body of work that you've done in that time period, it's pretty impressive.
Oh, thank you.
All right, so for everybody watching, make sure you check out Mykel's work at Banzelcroftcustoms.com and also on Instagram. He's got a ton of stuff to show you, lots of different EDC items, and just an overall beautiful body of work. But what I'd really love to do is show people one of your pieces just close up and in person. I mean, what do you think? Is there any way we can get this to them to check it out?
I think we can make that happen.
So what do you think? Maybe a little grinding time, a little action in your workshop there?
Yeah, why don't we head out to the shop?
Sounds like a plan. Let's hit it up. Mykel, what's happening, man? How you doing, buddy?
Not too bad.
So, I gotta tell you, dude, I've been watching that video, you grinding on this knife here. I'm pretty pumped. It's looking sweet.
Came out pretty good. I'm happy with the results.
Ah, I'm psyched, man. Glad to hear it. So, what you got? You got something there for me?
Sure do.
Ah, you're the man. I love it.
Here you go.
Hand it over, bud. Ah, sick, dude. I love it. I love it. So, what do you think? Should I open this thing up or what?
Tear into it. See what we got.
Oh, I'm so excited, dude. It's been a while. I mean, since that first video, it's been a couple months, man.
Yeah, time seems to get away from us all sometimes.
That's awesome. Nice. So, cool little sealed package there. Definitely nice. You got your own little seal on there, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Nice. This is one of those moments you're like, it's like a little kid in like Christmas. There it is, man. Nice. So, cool little black sheath. Beautiful. Nice little lanyard. It's got that little bead on the end. That camo. What is that? That's a camo micarta, is it? Or is it a G10?
It's a custom camo micarta.
Wow, man. Bright orange liners in there. This thing's absolutely sick. Let's talk about the build process just a little bit.
Sure thing.
So, you know, we've looked at some of the footage, and, I mean, you're just a master of your craft. We watch you going through the entire process. Now, where the video picked up, you were already kind of working on a blank. What do? You kind of set the blanks up for this ahead of time?
Usually more efficient to do a batch of blanks all at once and then move on to handle work.
That makes sense. And, you know, in the prior video, we talked about all the different materials. Now, this particular one that we're looking at here, with the custom camo and the bright orange, is this the first time you've done this particular design?
It is, actually. I've had this camo micarta for a little while and couldn't quite pick what liners to go on it, but bright orange seems to fit.
Nice. No, I like the pattern a lot, man. I think it's really cool. In fact, let's show it in a little closer up detail. Hand it over. So yeah, the bright orange in there. If you look real close, you know it's got that really nice pop up against the tang of the knife. And I mean, in my opinion, you can never go wrong with camo. I absolutely love it. It's kind of like a multi-cam almost. It's pretty sweet. So the finish on the actual knife blank itself, what do? Is that a tumbled finish?
Yes, it is. I find it's the best for hiding any scratches you might pick up in daily use, and I want you to carry it and use it, so.
I love it. And so with that, do you actually perform the tumbled finish in-house yourself?
Yes, I do.
Wow, man.
It's a little noisy, but keep it in the basement. Keeps the noise contained.
I love it, dude. I'm blown away at your attention to detail. That's the first thing. Now, I'm not kidding you when I say, and I mentioned it again in our first interview, the amount of detail you put in, what's that, like a 2-inch handle? It's outstanding, and in some cases, more detail than people even put in an entire handle itself.
Yeah, I find the smaller the handle is, the more any mistakes show up, so you got to be careful.
I mean, the amount of steps that you take just to get that thing perfect and absolutely rounded and smoothed and contoured. I didn't realize the amount of like handwork that you had to do for each one of these. And when I look at a batch of knives and I'm like, wow, man, like you've put out whatever, 40, 50, 70, 90 pieces. Holy smokes. Now, when you say you're in the shop until 4 or 5 in the morning, I don't doubt that one bit.
Yeah, you gotta stay out there till the work's done, you know? You just gotta keep going.
I mean, you can tell that it's absolutely a passion, and it clearly shows in the quality of the work, the detail that goes into it, and you know what, man? I mean, you have on top of it an innovative product. There's nothing else like this out on the market.
Oh, thank you. That's what I was shooting for. Full use of the blade, fixed blade, small titanium. That was my criteria.
Nice. Oh, that's cool, actually. Let me check that out one last time. So, when you said full titanium, I mean, that's an interesting point. So, you telling me the handle stock is titanium?
Oh, yeah. No need to harden the blade, so may as well go full corrosion resistance.
Oh, man. What a sweet piece. Well, I mean, Mykel, you've put together just an incredible package. I mean, between the MEK, you know, it doesn't matter whether you go with the standard size or the small version. Your Kiridashi work is unbelievable. You make custom beads and, you know, your leather work. The whole entire package is just absolutely a spectacular unit from top to bottom. For anybody watching, they should be paying attention to this. I mean, I met you at Blade Show 2019. For everybody out there, am I going to see you again at Blade Show 2020?
Oh, I'll be there.
I can't wait, man. Well, Mykel, I just want to say thank you so much for this opportunity. I'm really excited for you to bring this before my audience, show everybody the quality of your work, your innovation, your style. I mean, you're a stylish guy. Your style shows all the way through to the quality of your product. And I think the next time people are going to see this, I think I should do a nice little field review. What do you think?
That sounds good to me. Let's put it to work.
I love it. So, all right, Mykel. Well, hey, man, again, I just wanted to say thank you so much for the opportunity. I really enjoyed watching you build this. It's a spectacular process. Your absolute quality and your passion show from beginning of the process all the way to the end. And now that I see this beautiful MEK in my hands, just what gorgeous work. Thank you very much, buddy.
Of course, anytime.
All right, man. Well, we'll talk to you very soon.
Sounds good.
All right, take care now. So, all right, guys, there you have it. An in-depth look at this mech. The Modern Everyday Kiridashi from Banzelcroft Customs. So, again, thank you very much to Mykel Piper for making this all happen. He is, again, the owner, the operator, and the maker of these beautiful utility blades. I mean, this is absolutely gorgeous, just artwork in utility form. So the next time you're going to see this, I do intend on doing a full detailed field review, putting this to work, doing some pretty good tasks. And the good thing is, even if I was to damage this blade, well, guess what? We just replace it with a brand new one. That's the beauty of this mech, the Modern Everyday Kiridashi. So, all right, guys, thanks for stopping by. I hope you like what you saw. I hope you found it a little bit informative. If you like what you saw, please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for stopping by. Take care now. I'll see you soon.